Okay, questions, go.
What would you want to achieve with this?
What I want to achieve, I wanted to get out of this thing healthy tonight, and we did. This was the kind of the last game type atmosphere. I love seeing our season ticket holders out here tonight. We invited them, and then we invited some students, and it was a great atmosphere. Kind of created a little bit more of a game atmosphere, not just being empty with no one in here. But I wanted to create that a little bit, and then obviously it was it was a lot of very little mixed with twos and ones, kind of a mixture of how we did it. But I want to see them compete. I want to see them in front of the lights. We'll make sure it's really clean. So we were very clean as far as mental errors and things like that, and then obviously evaluation.
How much does this scrimmage affect the quarterback situation, or is the hay kind of already in the farm?
No, I think every day's an evaluation. Like I've said it 100 times, is we have a starting quarterback. The guy behind him has to beat him out. So that was every time we go out there on the field. It's a competition, whether it's quarterback position, whatever position it is. We've got a lot of competition. I like our team. This marked the end of camp. That's the longest camp. I think by an extra week than we've ever had, even though it's the same amount of practices. But it was by far the most physical. I mean, ran more, we worked more. It was grueling, it was physical, it was tough, and I think it really gives me a lot of confidence because of how these guys have embraced, the TTH, and I really I think we've made great progress, and now we start working on. We got tomorrow will be a regular Sunday for us, and then Monday will be our day off, and then it gives us time to evaluate this film. And then Tuesday we go to work. Tuesday's game week, so Tuesday's a Tuesday, and then Wednesday's Wednesday, Thursday's Thursday, and then we'll whatever that works out after that. I think Saturday's a Tuesday or something like that, or something like that. I don't know.
So will you at a certain point declare who's going to be starting the first game?
I don't have to. We have a starting quarterback. If there's going to be a change, I will make an announcement. Other than that, we'll progress as we're going.
Is one position specific you're really good when you review the field, really
Yep.
own on? One position specific you're really going to take a look at maybe more than the others where you look at film?
It's got to eliminate. I wanted to clean up. The biggest thing going in week one is don't do things to beat yourself. Ball security, taking care of the football, no negatives, zero defects in your fundamental technique. Obviously penalties and things like that. It's pretty clean. So we did a lot of, and there were a lot of people going. I mean, there was everybody on the team rep tonight. So that's what I was looking for. And mainly when we go back and evaluate is evaluating who's going to be in that. How many linemen is it going to be 3 guards or is it going to be 4 guards? Is it going to be 3 tackles or 4 tackles? 2 centers or 3 centers? That we actually, because we only rep so many people, right? And same thing on the defensive line. Who's in the rotation and who will be going to scout and all that. And all those jobs are important. And but we just don't have time. Now we got to go to work. We got to get ready for New Mexico State.
What idea how many true freshmen you plan on playing this year?
I don't know. I think it's I think we have in a lot of areas on the lines. Both lines are pretty veteran groups. Linebackers are a veteran group. Secondary, we've got really junior college guys or junior college transfer guys that are in there. So that's the youngest bunch as far as experience. So there's a chance for guys there to get into 2 deep to play. But I don't know. I don't really see. I don't see a whole bunch of them. It's probably be the least amount right now. But I ain't looked at this film. I got to look at this film.
How's the defensive play calling situation going? And it's been fluid. Guys on their assignments.
Yeah, I think Coach Bennett's. I think one thing that's helped us tremendously is there's a lot of similarities, but I just think my big thing was I knew what we needed. We needed a leader. I was able to do that in 12, 13, 14, and obviously started to struggle a little bit in 15, and just to be able to have a focus and Phil's just got to focus. I can guarantee our defense is going to play hard because they got a hard coach. He's tough, and I think what's really helped them is the similarities of there's not a lot of change.
After 4 weeks, what's your biggest concern?
Except getting better, eliminating the stuff that we get back to where we used to be.
What's your biggest concern at this point?
I don't have any concerns. Waking up in the morning. What you got? Anything else?
How's the tackling been?
I tell you, Doug, one of the things that's tough nowadays is being you only tackle to the ground one day a week. Man, I mean, I watched. Matter of fact, I watched we got a bunch of guys playing in the league, so I watched and seen my man Jalen Strong score a touchdown today. I enjoyed that. But watching our guys play in a lot of the preseason games and things like that. I mean, even last year, some of the things, even the NFL, man, the tackling's, but you got to be able to work on it and teach it. So I think our tackling is probably one of the things that improved the most. But two things expose you as a tackler. One, the guy that's carrying the ball. Who is that? So if you look out there and you watch when, like, Kalen has the ball, tackle looks a little suspect, but I mean, he's pretty good. So I think our tackling's gotten better. I think our guys have worked hard at it. I think we have had one physical, hard-nosed, tough camp, and I think we've gotten better at that. Even though I know tackling the ground sounds like a bad thing, but it's really not. Teaching kids how to play the game safely, it is a contact sport, so it's important to contact and teach them the proper ways. Keep the head out of it, keep their eyes up, all that good stuff.
Penalties, last time we saw it a ton of Zona, that was an issue for, I think, the offense. Has that gotten better now?
It's gotten better. I think the defense has been, your typical things. But we've been, with the ones, we've been averaging around 3 penalties and 3 to 4 penalties, offense and defense combined in these scrimmages and stuff. So that's about what we do during the game, about what we used to do during the game. Need to get back to that.
Someone on the two that stood out.
Someone on two, I tell you, Darby stood out. Darby had a couple of big balls, man. He's developing to a deep ball threat guy. I mean, he looked impressive today. He got stuck out.